What's up, people? What's going on? I hope you can hear me. There's not too much background noise. I think I should be right. Turn the background noise down a bit. So, yeah, guys, what a exciting time we're in. It's just, crypto is going mad. It's just going crazy, guys. I can hardly hear you. Okay. Up to the max. Can you hear me now? I'll have to turn my background music down. Okay, hang on. Can you hear me, guys? Is that better? Okay, I'll have to turn the music off. Maybe it's just interfering with the sound. So that the music's off. Hopefully you can hear me. Audio output capture. There. So I've turned the music off. So maybe it's a little bit better, because there's people were saying before that are hardly hear me. So I'm not sure what the deal is. Maybe because I've got a pretty good mic. My microphone, I spent a couple of $100 on this microphone, so maybe I'll have to look at the advanced settings. So sorry, guys. Yeah, everything's 100%. So anyway, I'll have to play with it and just see what the if I can improve my audio a bit. But anyway, yeah, guys, it's going absolutely bananas. It's going nuts. Just in crypto in general, right? Crypto in general is just going nuts. What I've noticed is that the Bitcoin dominance is down to 32. I mean, this has probably got to deal with these altcoins rising, Ripple, Cardano, Tron. Few of these other alts are starting to gain more market share, and so Bitcoin was about 50%. Now it's dropped to 32%, and we're at a 814 billion market cap. So we're going to hit 1 trillion very, very soon, which is faster than I ever thought. But you know, guys, I got to talk about this. I told you I did a live stream on Privitex probably about a month ago, right? And the price then was about $2.20. Now I bought it at the ICO stage. So what happened was, when it was at the ICO stage, it went up a little bit, and then it dropped, and then it went down. It went to about ICO price, and then it went up a bit, and then I was like, this is a good coin, right? This is I done my research on it. I looked into it. I put 15 Ether at the time. Ether was like, I don't know, 300 and something bucks. 300 and something. Yeah, so that's, yeah, I spent 3,800. That was my total investment into it. And I only bought it at 174, and I was telling you about it at about $2.20. And I said, this coin is got a lot of potential. It's a very good project, and it was one of those ICOs that was really, it didn't gain many exposure. There was only 10,000, sorry, there's only 10 million tokens, and 8 million or so, 8.5 million got burnt, because the ICO didn't get, you know, people were investing their money into these other ICOs with more hype and more social media attention, and Privitex was like totally under the radar. And so now we're sitting at, Privitex was $18-19, so already sitting at a 22x with Privitex, right? I'm still holding my tokens, and I'm in profit 36,000 right now if I sell. Obviously, I haven't got that money because I'm still got the tokens, but I haven't sold. But that's what I'm sitting on. So I think that this tokens can go to $100. The market cap, the circulating supply is only 1.2 million. So if you don't know what that means, Bitcoin has got 21 million total supply, and I think about 16.5 million of that is already in supply. Privatex has only got a total of 1.2 million, which means the supply is very, very limited, and people are starting to get to know about Privatex. It's an infrastructure offline type of project that uses VPN, and you can share your VPN with other users, and basically you get rewarded through tokens. But it's a real project, okay? And so we're at what, 19? Let's say we're at $20. If this goes to $100, you know, I could be looking at a couple of $100,000 just in this pick. So we've got to see. But this one has been totally under the radar. You won't see people talking about it. You won't see YouTubers or marketers plugging this one because they simply don't know about it, and they're too busy hyping up other coins, right, to even know about this one. So this is just one of the sleepers that we got into at ICO Gold Rush, and very happy we did. So the whole freaking crypto sphere is just like blowing up like a balloon, and it's just going nuts. Now, before we talk about something, we did go to the gym this morning, and we started the gym, and I went on the treadmill 15 minutes, and I was totally screwed. Did some exercises. So anyway, moving forward, feel fantastic now. Had a shower, and got to get fit. This is my goal in 2018, is to get to 5 million in ICO and get and lose 10 kilos. Okay, if I can achieve that, I'll be very happy. Okay, put your headphones. I can help. Okay. Now, long term it is like, you know, it's already mooned, but long term I think it's going to $100. But if you buy this coin now, don't expect to get rich overnight. You're gonna have to sit on this for at least 6 to 12 months, right? So you gotta think: do you want your money tied up in 6 to 12? But it's going up. It's gonna go up, right? So just you just have to decide. Okay. Do you put your money in Privatex? Do you leave it in Bitcoin? Do you put it in ICOs? That's the magic question, really, because at the moment, I'd rather put my money in ICOs and Post ICOs, and seems to be working out, right? Because it's all about cash flow, guys. Okay, you got to get your cash flow up. But so I talked about this, and I don't think people still know about what's going on. So Binance coin is moon to the freaking, it's just going to the moon. And so is KuCoin, KCS. Okay, these are coins on the exchanges. Okay, KuCoin is and Binance coin are Hong Kong exchanges. Okay, now they're mooning. KuCoin was only like $3, like 4 days ago. Okay, so kind of missed the boat on that one, but I didn't invest in this either because I was so busy with other stuff. But is it still worth investing? I think it is. So the deal with KuCoin and Binance is getting smashed because registrations are unavailable, because what's happening is the people on Polo, which is like massive, then the people on Bittrex are moving away from US exchanges, because there was a new tax bill that just passed literally like on the 5th of January, only 3 days ago. That's when you saw this huge spike, right? You saw this huge spike 3 days ago, and it directly is in line with the tax code that happened a law that's passed in America 3 days ago, and what it states is every crypto transaction is taxable, right? This is the law getting made by bureaucrats that don't even understand what Bitcoin or blockchain is. They have no clue what this stuff, and these are the people that are making these laws, right, to get money from people like us that deal in crypto. So people have realized this and gone, there's no freaking way we can comply with the law. It's totally I think it's unfair, and also it's there's no way you can track your transactions. You know what I mean? You have to have the fiat. You have to have your what you made. You know, you're gonna be taxed on that. It's absolutely ludicrous. So people are like, well, screw you. I'm gonna move my crypto portfolio and my trading from US exchanges like Bittrex and Polo, which are nothing but, you know, controlled by the governments, to the jurisdiction of Binance and KuCoin, where the US has no control over these because they don't reside in America. Okay, so that's what's happening. There's a massive exodus from both Polo and Bittrex, and probably Binance as well. Sorry, not Binance, Bitfinex. Okay, thousands. I would say Binance would be getting, this is just my guess, 100,000 applications per day or more. Okay, because people are wanting to move their crypto to somewhere where they're not going to get taxed on single transactions, which is absolutely ludicrous. Right? So this is what's happening, and this is why you got this spike in Binance and KuCoin. The value of these coins are going to go up tremendously. I still think it's worth buying into, because these platforms are going to grow massively in 2018. They're going to be like Binance already has 2 million users, and KuCoin's like not as big as Binance, but they're gonna swallow up all these customers from Bitfinex, Bittrex, and Polo, right? And they're gonna grow massively, and so will the token, right? By default, it'll grow. So it's a buying opportunity. You kind of missed the boat. We missed the boat when it was like under $10, but there's still plenty of room for growth. This is just my opinion, alright? It's not financial advice, just have a look at it. It's going to go up, trust me. So yeah, if you can't really, I don't think you can sign up for Binance at the moment. Everything's halted. So you're just going to have to wait till they open registration up again, and then you'll be able to join Binance. But you should be joining all the exchanges, okay? That's what I tell people in ICO Gold Rush. Open up every exchange, every account, because when they launch the tokens after the main sale of the ICO, right? They all launch in different platforms, and you need to have accounts on those platforms so then you can offload your tokens. All right, and you need to be prepared. So open up everything, every single exchange. You need to have an account. So that's your first task. So I mean, I'm just yeah, I'm absolutely ecstatic on what's going on in the crypto space, because you know, everything is just it's just a wonderful time right now. Crypto alone, just crypto, is just amazing. It is amazing. But those you people in ICO Gold Rush, okay, you guys, if you guys are new to ICO Gold Rush, there's been plenty of members in ICO Gold Rush. We had we're getting an average of 4 to 5 members a day, okay? That's what we're averaging. Sometimes less, sometimes more, but you know, average 4 to 5, give or take. So for new people that are in ICO Gold Rush, we have a weekly webinar. All right, we have a weekly webinar. It's Monday night, 6:30. Okay, and that webinar is going to tell you everything that you need to know about ICOs and what to get into. Okay, but so we basically tell you what we're getting into. Okay, and then you just take it from there. Do your due diligence. It's pretty much a no-brainer, guys. All right. I'll tell you what I'm getting into. I'll tell you what I've spent, and what I'm going to tell you what, you know, my portfolio. You can see it anyway. But other people are going to give you their opinions on what they invested in and why. And this is really important because you're going to get this information firsthand. And all these webinars are free. It's all part of ICO Gold Rush. When you pay your $1,099, literally within a couple of weeks, you can get up to speed and start investing in the right ICOs that have the biggest potential of 10xing, and there's many ICOs that are about to launch this month. So we're excited about, very excited. And we talk about strategies. We talk about what you need to do. You have to have cash flow. You need to flip, all right? You need to flip. That's how you build a big portfolio. It's hard, I know, sometimes to hold onto these coins because they're doing so well. But if you hold, right, there's this growth period of when it's going to go up. Right, but then it starts to slow down over a period of time, so you're not going to get that 10x growth. But if you sell it and hit another ICO that is coming out, which, you know, we know that it's going to be a 10x or it's going to be close to a 10x, based on information and data that, you know, that we're seeing, and from the past experience of ICOs, of many ICOs that we've done now, so we can roughly figure out which one's going to 10x, right? It's best to put your money into those because then you can quickly get another 5 or 10x, right? Then flip that, go into the next one, 10x, flip that, go into the next one. I was just talking to my mate Garth. He's part of the admin. He controls all the back end and all the techie side of ICO Gold Rush. Now, he still works a day job, and he's like, he's totally blown away because he's starting to see massive gains in his ICO portfolio. And it's through flipping, right? So you get into a good one. Don't fall in love with it. Like Tommy and NSA in ICO Gold Rush, don't fall in love with the ICO. Fall in love with the profits, right? Flip it, all right, and then get into the next one. And it's the fastest way to get to 7 figures, right? And I always say this: you start with 4 Ether and you flip, you flip, you flip. You flip 11 times, you're at 7 figures already. That's over $1 million. I don't know anything you can do that, and anything that I've ever seen, and I've been in this space for a long time, and I haven't seen anything as big as this. All right, and I'm seeing people in the group just amazing, amazing. Never made money ever. Struggled with trying to recruit and build MLM programs and rev shares and all this sort of stuff, right? And they're coming out of the gate, they're crushing it, right? Because they're listening, they're learning, and they're applying, and they're just following exactly what we teach in ICO Gold Rush, all right? You need the support there because you can't do this stuff alone. You can, but if you're a newbie, you're going to get sidetracked. Things are going to happen, and you're going to get off course. And this is what I'm seeing in this space. People get pumped up when they first join. That's fine, right? But that doesn't mean anything. You need to be pumped up and fired up 6 months into the journey. If you're like that, like you were on day one, then you're on the right track. But if you're pumped up now and you get into it, I'm so excited, and then you realize, oh, hang on, I've actually got to research ICOs, and I've actually got to, you know, I've got to put in some work. You know, I've actually got to. And it's not hard work, guys. I mean, this is the easiest freaking thing I've ever done in my life. But it takes, okay, you need to go to the Slack group. You need to find out this information, what people are talking about. You need to either watch the replay or get on the webinars, right? It's all laid out for you. We're giving you a success blueprint. You just have to follow it. You know, if you don't take any action, how are you ever going to make any money? You won't. You won't make squat, right? So this is not hard. Research, find the ICO, invest in it, cash out, rinse and repeat. Easy. That's it, right? So, like I said, it's not that hard. Every time you do it, it gets easier because you're just doing the same thing over and over again, right? So I'm you know, I can't talk more about ICOs and crypto because I see it as a holy grail right now. I see it as people struggling to make money online to leave their job in 2018. This is the deal. You can do that. What do you think? Terrence says, what do you think would happen if a person moved all their crypto to a cold storage wallet and claim it was stolen by hackers? What would happen? I don't know. Probably get stolen by hackers, right? I don't know. I'll tell you, Terrence. I have a Trezor wallet, right? It's my cold storage wallet, and it holds my Bitcoin. Now, the only time that thing leaves my side is probably when I go to sleep, and it's about 5 meters away from me. All right. Other than that, it is never leaves my person. Okay. Even if they try to hack that cold storage device, even if they knew how to do it, they'd first have to get it off me. Right. So first of all, they have to know what it is. Then they have to, if they know what it is and they know how to hack it, then they got to get past me first. Right. And I just did 15 minutes on a damn treadmill, and I was busted up. But you know what? The next time I get on it, it's going to be 20 minutes. Next time I get on it, it's going to be 15, 20 minutes, then 30 minutes. And the fitter I get, right, they're going to have to get past me if they want to get my Trezor. So that thing never leaves my person. So the only time I guess you can get hacked is if someone steals it. All right. So you have to take the necessary precautions with the cold storage wallet. You need to read everything about it. I have my Trezor. I love it, and that's what I use. Chris says, I haven't done much of Binance, but purchased one coin. Active to keep going. I think long term it is good. Kind of missed the boat when it was under $10, but you know, it's all good. So you really have to really take your security very, very seriously. You know what I mean? Because once you get a lot of Bitcoin or crypto, if someone steals your shit, you're done. Right? So you have to be serious about it from the get-go. Do not trust anyone. Okay? I know that's a sad thing, but that's the deal. Do not trust anyone. It's the world we live in. So hey Chris, hey Tommy, what's going on guys? Hey Daniel. Daniel says, what do you say to people that say 90% of ICOs are shit and they are too risky? What do I say to those people? Nothing. I got nothing to say to those people. You know, they obviously don't know what the hell's going on, and 90% of they have no clue what's going on in this space. You know what I mean? So I got nothing to say to those people. If they were experts in it, they would know the real deal. There's risky ICOs, but we don't touch those ICOs. So we don't do lending ICOs. We don't do any shady shit. We just do legit stuff, and we go after the best ICOs. So I'm not even worried about the ICOs, risky ICOs. The people in ICO Gold Rush are not even worried about risky ICOs, because you know what? We don't even touch them. So why would we worry about them? You know. So those people that are saying ICOs are risky, first of all, you know, you need to find out what's going on with ICOs first of all, and they're probably still doing the MLM programs. They're risky, right? 1,000 people in MLM, only 5 people are going to make money. So you tell me what's more risky, you know? So just stay away from all the shady stuff, guys. Stay away from lending programs. Stay away from HYOPs. You know, stay away from these. We've seen so many rev shares fail. Look at what's happening to USI Tech now, and I mean, BitConnect is always a scam in the first beginning, in my opinion. All right, and now look what's happening with BitConnect, with USI Tech. All right, it's the same record getting played. So you guys have got to understand that these programs, everyone gets hyped up about them, and you know that's what they want. That's it's all part of the game. You're getting manipulated, guys. Understand that you are sheeps to the slaughter, and they want you to get pumped up. They want you to do all this sort of stuff because then it's going to bring more money to them. And the people in USI Tech that run it, they've made millions of dollars. And they just shut out 200,000, I believe it was 200,000 affiliates. Now, if any business did that, you know, they got to be accountable. So, if they're going to shut those affiliates down, I mean, do you get your money back? I don't know. I'm not in it, so I wouldn't. I don't know, but I mean, it just seems unfair to me. But this is the sort of thing, you're at their mercy. You know, when they say whatever they go, whatever the regulation is, because of some stupid affiliates started promoting USI Tech and saying, oh, you can make $1 million in, you know, 30 days or less, right? To hype people up, to get people involved, making stupid, unsubstantiated claims. You know, the get rich quick sort of mentality bullshit that you're going to hear. And it's screwed everything in, every person in USI Tech. So when you're in that part of that program, you're part of that system, and you are the mercy of the system. And it only takes a couple of affiliates to bring that whole system down. And this appears to be what's happening in USI Tech. Could they survive? Yeah, they could survive, but they've taken a big blow. It's exactly what happened with MAP, right? MAP was the same deal. They pulled out of the US because of regulation. And at the time, I probably lost 3/4 of my downline, which were making me money in MAP. My advertising pays. And then when they left the States, it was never the same. And then within, I don't know, 12 months or maybe less, it was gone. They made some bullshit excuse that the money was being held by a secondary party, which I heard information that they actually own that company. But anyway, it's all done and dusted now. People lost out. Same thing with my advertising pays. It's the same shit's going to happen in a different manner with all these programs. All right, you guys are going to start. Like, you just really gotta know what's going on. I mean, if you investing blindly in these companies, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, man. I'm telling you now, you're gonna lose, and you'll figure it out later on down the track. You'll figure it out, right, after you've lost money. But hey, don't take my word for it, guys. Don't take my word for it. Or what would I know, right? The course is really pricey. Compared to what? Compared to what? I don't understand your question, Oliver. I get it. It's pricey to you, right? But there's people that are in ICO Gold Rush that have now got portfolios over 100 grand. That's a fact, right? And I've made close to a lot, okay, in ICOs. A lot. All right, so, you know, I'm getting towards the $250,000 mark in ICOs, just in ICO profits. So the $1,099, it's chicken feed, Oliver. All right, it's chicken feed. Just trust me. Okay, now, am I saying that you're going to make the same? No, because I don't know whether you're going to put the work in. You know what I mean? I don't know whether you're going to put the work in. And you know what I mean? Like, where are you going to get somewhere where you're going to get a great bunch of people that are actually going to help you every step of the way, and you can get on live webinars and actually engage with people, right, and ask them questions. In the Slack group, everyone's going to talk about what ICOs are the best and the reasons why and the risk involved. Right? You need to know why you're getting into this stuff. It's no use going and investing like we saw people that were just going into Electronium, invested their money, They didn't know why, but you know, they made a good return, right? Which is great. I think at 10x or something, right? After it got pumped by McPhee, right? So it was just a huge pump. But the technology behind Electroneum is nothing. It's below average, but it worked out, right? So which is great. People made money, but half of those people, I would say, or maybe most of those people, don't even know why they made money. This is the sad thing about it. They made money, but why did they make money? If you don't know why the hell, why an ICO works, you don't even know why. Hey, I made some money. Yeah, I made some money, but why did you make it? There's no. It's like giving someone a fish, right? Instead of teaching them how to fish. Because if you teach them how to fish, they can go and rinse and repeat that 100 times. But if you just give them a fish, hey, yeah, I made some money in Electroneum, but why the hell? Do you even know why you made money? You made money because it got pumped by McPhee and it got pumped by every single marketer. That's the only damn reason why you made money, right? And that's not a good business model. Yeah, you got lucky, which is great. You know, you made some money, but it's not a good precedence to set up your future for ICO for ICOs, investing in ICOs. You know, if you don't even know why you're investing in it, man, you know, you gotta know what the deal is. You gotta know why you're putting your money in this stuff. And once you know that, you can safely invest it into other ICOs which you know are gonna pump, which are gonna go up. Now look, I keep telling people, Ennis, and I sound like a broken record. But you know, each to their own. If they want to get involved in that sort of stuff, fine. They get involved in BitConnect and all that sort of shady stuff. It's fine. They can make money. You know, Bernie Madoff made money too. You know, does that make it like, oh, it's not a scam because I got paid? One guy said the other day, oh, I got paid from BitConnect, so it's not a scam. Investors got paid from Bernie Madoff, but it was a scam, right? Anyway, so yeah, you got to understand what the hell is going on, because once you understand and you know what the hell you're doing, right, you can just tear it up. You can tear it up, right? And so, Oliver, I'm not having a go at you. I'm just saying, compared to what? What are you comparing it to? You know what I mean? And again, you know, I mean, people join, people don't join. I mean, I look, either way, I'd like to help people, but if they don't join, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I mean, I've already got my ICO portfolio. I mean, you know, we're going to 10x there. There's 2 ICOs coming out. We're going to 10x them. I mean, people in ICO Go Rush know what they are. We're going to 10x them. So, do we care what if people don't join or not? We don't care, because we're going to make the money. But there's opportunity there for people to make money. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get ours. Don't you worry about that. Okay? Yeah, we do have an affiliate program, Civi. It's 50%. You need to be a customer of ICO Gold Rush. John says, I paid for the course, but listened to the hype and false promises of others. Those turned out not to be glorified. So, playing catch up to build funds while other programs passing me up. Don't mind to be in sidelines. Well, look, John, the main thing is, you know, it's all part of it, and at least you know what's going on, right? And just stick with the people in ICO Gold Rush, and you're going to be in a good place. Okay, I've missed out on a lot of ICOs. You can't get them all. You know what I mean? Like, once you miss a couple and you go, oh, I mean, I missed out on Wabi, guys. That like 50x, but I didn't miss out on one chain. That's coming. That's like going to be like 100x. So you're gonna miss some, and you're gonna lose. You're gonna hit it home run with some. So all these power ledgers, Icon, Wabi. I mean, Privitex was a total sleeper. That's a 22x. Red Pulse, that's coming out. These are the ones that have already been and gone, right? or they're about to come to market. We're not talking about the new ICOs that are about to we're about to hit. We're not even talking about them. So we're just lining them all up. So it's so far this month has been a fantastic month. I'm very excited. So guys, if you're in ICO Gold Rush, we're going to have a webinar tonight. If you miss it, don't worry. Well, if you're going to jump on, you need to jump on. We're going back to the old format, okay, with their peer software. So you need to get in early because there's only 12 slots, and I know there's going to be a lot of people, but we're going to have to come up with a solution because Skype is just it said there's 25 people that can jump on, and it started to only show 10 people. Now we could get into Zoom. There's many solutions out there that we can actually do it. That's not the problem. The problem is if you want to come on as a guest, and that's where the real benefit is. Just listening to it, and it's not really, you're not going to get the maximum benefit. The maximum benefit is if you get on the webinar and you engage with people and you ask questions, because it's gonna do many things to yourself, as well as it's gonna move you forward faster. We've had many people that have come on that have done really well, and because they engage and they listen. Rob's one of them, right? We had this Rob's truck driver. He's from Melbourne. He just recently joined ICO Gold Rush only a couple of weeks ago, and the dude's crushing it. And this is what it's all about. It's just about plugging in, getting the right information, taking the action, and you're gonna be in a good place. So with the webinars, that's the issue. Okay, we can get it done with Zoom, but it's going to cost $3,000 to $5,000 a month for me to do that, and it's just not feasible. All right, so if I was to do that, I'd have to charge people, and I don't want to do that. So the other option is to have a hangout, or to have the Appear running and have a replay, or have a Google Hangout where 10 people can jump on, and then there's 100 people can watch it. Okay, so that's probably maybe the solution. But then again, we don't want this actual webinar going out to other people, only ICO Gold Rush members, right? Because that's what you guys paid for, right? Because in that webinar, we talk about the best ICOs to get into. So it's worth the price of admission, all right? Just one ICO and you can crush it. One ICO, you can easily make your money back and more. Just one ICO, all right? So that's on tonight, guys. That's on in... I've done a post in the ICO Gold Rush group. So just, if you're new, this is where you got to be, or watch the replay, get a pen and paper, jot down the ICOs, do your due diligence on it, and then start investing in. All right, just put $100, put $200, $500. Start small. Now, there is something else too. I'm thinking I might train up an intern, all right, because I want to help them with ICO Gold Rush. So I'm thinking about I might get some feedback actually tonight, and basically that intern's job will be to research our ICOs for us. We'll tell him or her to research ICOs. So it's going to take a lot of pressure off people that are working. It's by no means a it's just going to show you the actual ICOs that are being researched, and it's going to give you our grading score that we do, and then you can take it further from that, because I think that could help a lot of people in ICO Gold Rush that are a bit time poor, because I understand many of you guys are still working a day job, right? So it can be hard, but then again, look at Rob, right? He works truck driving. There's another guy, Brad. He runs 2 convenience stores, right? And they jump on webinars, all the time when they can, and they're doing well. So I guess it just comes down to the level of commitment. But I understand that also time frame wise, it can be hard. So I'm thinking about doing that. We'll discuss it later on tonight's webinar. So I'm just trying to make it. I'm trying to make it everything easy accessible to you, so then you can get this information, right? And now, I'm not going to try to make it easy for you to do it in the sense that, you know, everything's put onto you on a plate, so then you don't need to use your brain. I want to make the tools available for you, and then if you further on make your due diligence before you invest, because at the end of the day, you're investing, you're putting that money into it. You're the one that is investing in it, and no one else. So you don't come back on anyone and say, hey, you know, they told me to invest in this one, I invested in it, tanked. That's not what it's about. It's about making the right decisions, doing your due diligence. But our job in ICO Gold Rush, I mean, I've spoken to Garth many hours about this, is to get all the tools and information to you, so then you can make an accurate decision on that. That's our job. You know what I mean? And I think if we can improve that process, it's going to make a lot less cumbersome for, you know, people in the course. And that's why we, you know, that's just part of it. That's why we do it, you know. So anyway, we're just going to keep on moving forward. We're just very excited about a couple of big ones are coming, and there's still plenty of them on coming up. So get a pen and paper ready tonight to jot these down and get your feet wet. Jump in with $100, you know, jump in with a couple $100, because this is how you're going to make money. If you don't apply this stuff, you won't make money. And you're only going to look at these people that are just recently joined that are crushing it, man. And that's the difference. They take action, right? That's the point. I want you guys to make some damn money, right? Right? Instead of putting these money into these bullshit programs, put it into ICOs, man. Put it into ICO. I'm fired up about it. I've never seen so many people make money and in such a short period of time, and finally make money after struggling for so long. So, with that said, if there's no further questions, I'll just quickly go through them. I'm going to just call it a day, and I'll see you guys on the course, on the webinar tonight. Yeah, Rob made his investment back before he even got into the course. He watched a couple of my live streams, right? Took action. Made money even before he got in the course. Now he's in the course. Rob, you already just did another killer ICO, right? Another killer flip then. So this is what I'm talking about. If you're hungry like Rob, if you're hungry like, you know, people inside ICO Gold Rush, right? You can make it happen, but you gotta come in with the right mindset and get amongst it, right? You're with the right people. You just need to take action. Profit trailer. I haven't looked at profit trailer, Oliver. Yeah, I haven't looked at him. I don't even know what it is. Yeah, look, I think we'll just keep it at $1,099 for now, and then once people start getting to 7 figures, yeah, the price is going to go up. So, what's the next ICO you're getting into? Well, you'll have to get into ICO Gold Rush. You know exactly what it is. All right, we got a couple of big 10x's coming up, in my opinion. Easy 10x's. All right. And we can even get into a strategy. We can talk more about a strategy and how you can still, if you miss out those ICOs, how we can still make some money with those ICOs. Okay, there's still plenty of meat on the bone, as they say. Hunter says that's why I joined. Everything is falling in place. Yeah, mate. Just keep plugging in. Get and find out what we're getting into. If you can make it on the webinar, great. If not, you know, just use everything there, right, guys? You paid $1,099. Now I want you to get your most money value. I want you to 10x, 100x your investment. Many people that have already got into ICO Gold Rush, I wouldn't say many, but I would say, you know, a few people have already hit 100K in their portfolio. Okay, so that's, what do they pay for the course? $1,099. They're already over 100 grand worth in their portfolio. They've already 100x their investment they made in themselves into ICO Gold Rush. That's cray cray, man. It's cray cray. So that's what I want you to do. Just plug it in. If you can't watch the webinar, just watch the replay. Okay. Taking notes. Get into this shit, man, and go out there and crush it. You know. That's why you guys join. We want to help you succeed. The people are there going to help you. There's been a fantastic community. Don't be scared. Just ask questions. People respond, all right? If I don't respond, someone else will, all right? And just make the most of everything, okay? So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And what's today? Oh, it's Monday today, guys. Damn. Monday mornings, guys, hey? Oh, man, I don't miss Monday mornings. And I don't miss Monday mornings. Our goal is to get you out of a job, out of that Monday morning. So this is, with that said, this is one of my ICOs that I bought recently, last month in December. Now I don't want to brag or anything. I'm just saying people bought into this, not only me, but other people bought into this in ICO Gold Rush. You know, this is going to the moon. We got this at 8 cents and now it's 93 cents. I spent $5,948.83 and now in profit $61,012.98. All right, and this is just one of my ICOs that I've got into, but I'm not just showing you this. I'm just showing you that this is possible. All right, if you join ICO Gold Rush, right, you're going to be with the right people to make it happen, and you're obviously going to see what I invest in. Right now, I don't want you to go in blindly with it. I want you to know why you're investing in it, do your due diligence on it. But you're going to get a pretty good head start. Would you agree, right? So this one here is Simple Token. All right, Simple Token. That's it there. Invested nearly 6 grand. All right, I got 71,000 tokens. Now I'm getting another. We're getting another 30% of our tokens. All right. So I'm going to get another 30,000 tokens for free. Right, which is going to come very soon. So this is going to bump my up. Now, Simple Token, I think it's going to go to at least $3 fairly soon, which means, you know, this could be looking about 180K. At the moment, it's 61,000 there profit. All right, that's just one ICO. So it's all possible. People are doing it, and you just have to decide for yourself. You want to continue to do what you're doing now and losing in these programs. If that's what you want to do, or do you want to start off with 2018 fresh, get with the people that are making it happen, and invest into something that's going to help you. There's no team building, guys. You don't need people to join you to make money. That's the beauty about it. Not one person has to join your business to make money. Now you can get bonus commissions, which is some people are getting fantastic $550 commissions, right? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, okay, that helps you. That helps you, you know, put more money back into ICOs or go and, you know, buy yourself a Happy Meal, whatever you want to do, right? But that's extra money on top because you get a 50% commission as well if you refer people. But just that's like the cream on top, right? It's the cream on top. Where I really want you to succeed is from actually making the money from the ICOs, because if you make money from the ICOs, people are going to be attracted to you by default instead of you going out to recruit these people that you've all done in the past, which we know sucks, which we know is hard to do. If you're a big marketer, yeah, you can crush it. But if you're a little guy, and most of you people are little guys and little girls, it's hard, right? So this is something that is new. This is something that you don't need a single person to recruit, and you can make money. And as you can see, as I just showed you, that's why I don't work a day job, guys. Mondays, I love Mondays because you know what? I don't have to go to a job. So with that said, this is just one ICO, guys. That's 60,000 profit, one ICO, 1 month. See you guys tonight.